Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're gonna discuss about the basic concept of Article 24. Our group are consist by me, Farah Zaranisa Zade, my friend Jani Karina Ginting, and Novan Rumbata. Our lesson today is we'll discuss about three learning objective. The first one is about the definition of Article 24 in context, and then the income tax rate Article 24, and then the last one is about the procedure for the fulfilling income tax obligation of Article 24. The first one is about the definition of Article 24 income tax. It's about according to tax government, income tax Article 24 is a tax paid or withheld or payable abroad on income received or earned abroad in the year concerned, in the amount of the income tax paid or deducted or payable abroad, but may not exceed the calculation of the tax payable based on the income tax law. The calculation of the creditable foreign tax credit limit must be made for each country, and then this amount of tax must be paid in Indonesia can be reduced by the amount of the tax they have paid abroad. The use of tax credit abroad is intended to taxpayers are not subjected to double taxation of the value of the tax credit abroad doesn't exceed the tax payable in Indonesia. And then the next material is about the source of taxable income tax can be used to deduct it Indonesia tax payable are as follow. The first one is income from shares and other securities, as well as gain from the transfer of share and other securities. And then the second one is about income in the form of interest, royalties, and a rent related to use of movable property. And then the third one is about income in the form of rent related to the use of immovable property. And then the fourth is about income in the form of reward related to the service, job, and activities. And then the fifth is about income from permanent establishment abroad. And then number 6 is about income from the transfer of part of mining right of participation in financing or utilization in mining company. And then number 7 is gain from transfer of fixed assets. And then the last one is gain from the transfer of assets that are part of the permanent establishment. The next it's about income tax rate Article 24. The rate will be used in Indonesia are based on the tax regulation Article 17, Undang-Undang about business entity income tax rates, and the provision of government regulation number 81 years 2007, where the applicable rate is only 25% of the gross turnover cost. And then the rate for the income that received in the abroad are adjusted based on the country tax rate, such as example in the Singapore the rate will be 20%. And the next material will be explained by my friends. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir and my friend. My name is Jani Karina, and I will continue the explanation about Tax Article 24. As you can see in the slide, there is an example for the use of Tax Article 24. In 2014, PT ABC received net income from domestic is 3.5 billion, and from abroad is 1 billion. With the assumption of tax rate from abroad is 20%, how much the amount of the tax Article 24 for PT ABC? So we will go directly to the solution. Income from domestic is 3.5 billion. Income from abroad is 1 billion. Total income is 4.5 billion. So total of income tax payable will be 20% multiplied by 4.5 billion, and the result is 1.125 billion. So the maximum PPh that will be credited by divided the income from abroad with net income and multiple it with total income tax payable. So 1 billion will be divided by 4 billion and 5 million and multiply it by 1,125 million, and the result is 250 million. Income tax payable that cut in abroad will be 20% multiplied by 1 billion, and the result is 200 million. And the next topic is the procedure for fulfilling income tax obligation of Article 24. Credited technique regulated by the decree of the Minister of Finance number 164/KMK.03/2002. The crediting of tax paid abroad must be made within the same tax year, and the second is the amount that can be credited is the maximum amount of tax paid or payable abroad. The last is foreign tax crediting administrative requirement. First, submit an application to the Tax Service Office. The request is then reported together at the same time of reporting the annual SPT with the reporting of a number of this document. And the second is financial report from abroad. And the next is photocopy of SPT or tax return reported abroad. And the last is overseas tax payment document. It's all for me, and the next topic will be explained by my friend. Thank you for the attention.
Okay, I will explain about the mechanism of crediting overseas paid income tax. First is income tax payable abroad can be credited with income tax payable in Indonesia. Second, the crediting of PPh paid abroad or PPh Article 24 is carried in the tax year when the income from abroad is combined with income in Indonesia. Third, in income from abroad from several countries, the calculation of income tax Article 24 is carried out for each country. Fourth, in the event that the amount of income tax paid or payable abroad exceed the creditable income tax Article 24, the excess cannot be calculated in the following year, cannot be charged as an expense, and cannot be refunded. 5. Upon the taxpayer request, the head of the tax office can extend the period for submit attachment as mentioned above for reasons that are beyond the taxpayer authority. 6. If there is a change in the amount of income originating from abroad, the taxpayer needs to make correction to the annual tax return, concerned by a tax document related to the change. 7. If the correction of the SPT result in underpayment of income tax, then the underpayment will not be subject to interest sanction. 8. If the SPT correction cause overpayment, then the excess can be returned to the taxpayer after being calculated with other tax payable. Next, we move to example problem. PT AIDA in Indonesia is the shareholder of Zen Inc. in China. In 2010, gain profit $100,000. The applicable income tax in China is 48% and dividend tax is 38%. To calculate the tax, we must find income tax. We can get income tax with Zen profit minus by applicable income tax in China is $100,000 minus by 48%. So we can get the result is $52,000, or we categorize as profit after tax. The second is we must find dividend tax. We can get with profit after tax minus by dividend tax percent is $50,000 minus by 38%, or 19,760. So we can get $32,000 240. The 32,240 is categorized as the dividend that can be admitted to Indonesia. The income tax that can be credited to PT AIDA 19,760 we categorize as foreign direct tax. And corporate income tax cannot be applied because the its income for Zen is in China. Thank you for your attention.